Hi, today we are going to look at two new Excel features which were made available in one of the recent updates. For the purpose of today's video, we will use a standard Excel template called Personal Monthly Budget. So let's go ahead and open it. First, we will dive into stale values. This is a powerful feature that allows you to quickly identify whether the values in the file were changed or not, and whether the formulas were recalculated properly. Now, in a standard scenario, you might not even notice that it's there, since Excel has auto calculation mode enabled by default. So, for instance, if I go ahead and change the value in the cell here, the formula dependent on that value will automatically recalculate. Now, in some scenarios, you might want to have auto calculation mode disabled. That is especially true for heavy formula dependent files. To turn off the auto calculate option, you go to formulas on the ribbon, calculation options, and set the calculation to manual. Now, if I change the same value, you will see that the formula doesn't get automatically recalculated. But what's new after the recent update is that the formula gets a strike through whenever it's not calculated properly, so it's stale. Now, you can recalculate either the entire workbook by hitting F9 or recalculate this specific sheet by hitting Shift F9. Now, if you don't like, for any reason, the stale formula highlighting, you can go to Formulas, Calculation Options, and simply untick Format Stale Values. Now, whenever I change the value in the cell, the formula obviously won't recalculate because we are in the manual calculation mode, but it won't get a strike through. And once again, to recalculate either the entire workbook, you hit F9, or to recalculate this specific sheet, you hit Shift F9. The second functionality we will talk about today is called Focus Cell. So whenever you want to find anything in your file, let's hit Ctrl F to do that. And let's say I'm looking for gas. Excel will automatically highlight the cell and the row as well as the column of which it is an intersection of. Now, if you, for any reason, don't like the standard color that Excel is using to highlight the row and the column, you can go here to View, find the Focus Cell group, Focus Cell Color, and change that to the color of your liking. Now, the second functionality connected to that is highlighting the selected cell. So, for example, if I now select any cell, Excel will automatically highlight the row and the column of which this is an intersection of. You can disable this functionality once again by going to View, Focus Cell Group, and unclicking the focus cell. Now, in this mode, you will still be left with highlighting the found value, but selected cells will no longer get formatted. You can toggle off and on this functionality by clicking the Focus Cell button. If for any reason you want to turn off the Focus Cell functionality, you simply need to go to the View on the ribbon, and in the Focus Cell group, untick this Show Auto Highlight option. And now, whenever you use the Find functionality, Excel will just find the cell as it usually did, without highlighting the row and the column. So, there you have it. Hope that helped you. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe if you already haven't, and see you in the next video.